ILTV's Evening Update. I'm Natasha Kirchuk here with the latest news from Israel. Is the Netanyahu coalition in trouble? Political pundits are taking a hard look after Prime Minister Netanyahu threatened to fire Education Minister Bennett yesterday. The threat came during a boisterous procedural argument during a security cabinet meeting, when Bennett objected to the agenda. During a discussion over the IDF's multi-year budget, Bennett demanded a discussion on cooperation between the army and the heads of the Palestinian security services. Bennett is strongly opposed to limitations on the IDF's entry into Palestinian-controlled Area A in the West Bank. Yet Netanyahu insists that there's still room for cooperation between Israeli and Palestinian security forces. Fearing a delay in the discussion, Bennett wanted the matters to be at the top of the agenda. Netanyahu refused and an argument ensued. Tempers eventually calmed down and the security cabinet later issued a statement, saying that the IDF reserves the right to enter Area A and anywhere needed according to operational needs. A life-saving Israeli medical innovation has now been approved for use in the European Union. LifeSeal is a no-leak sealant solution for patients who have undergone gastrointestinal surgery. The sealant is essentially a material that strongly sticks to tissue surface and keeps patients' insides where they belong after stomach surgery. In the past, patients who have undergone gastrointestinal surgery have had their incisions stapled or glued, which has a much higher risk of infection. LifeBond's solution is much safer, stronger, and long-lasting. And now doctors in 32 countries will be allowed to use a unique Israeli sealant after surgeries. Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump may not have a lot in common, but it looks like they're both descended from British royalty. According to Israeli researchers, their connection comes from a romance between King Edward III's fourth son, John of Gaunt, and his mistress, Catherine Swynford. The two eventually married, making Trump and Clinton 19th cousins. The search for their historical ties was commissioned by a US television station that sought to determine if the candidates were somehow related. The names were plugged into the Israeli platform MyHeritage, and the connection was discovered. MyHeritage has a database containing billions of profiles, family trees, and historical documents, and an innovative technology that cross-references the information. The platform has about 81 million users worldwide. This isn't the first time a common ancestor has been found between political rivals. In 2007, President Barack Obama and former Vice President Dick Cheney were discovered to be 8th cousins. Yemeni Jew Yahya Yusuf Yaish was one of around 60 Jews who decided to stay in Yemen after the Jewish agency secretly whisked 19 Yemeni Jews out of the country to go and live in Israel. The 800-year-old Torah scroll happened to be on the flight heading to the Holy Land, and now an intelligence security service run by Shiite Houthis rebels are accusing Yaish of being involved. Yemeni intellectuals are demanding that Yaish is released from detainment, and many people have expressed concern that he's being tortured. The spokesman for the Jewish agency has confirmed that the Torah scroll was smuggled out of Yemen, but he says that it could not have been left behind in the war-torn country, where several parties are viciously hostile to Jews and their heritage. That's all for now. Stay tuned on ILTV.tv for our main daily broadcast playing after this. I'm Natasha Kirchuk and see you Sunday with our morning briefing from Israel at 8 a.m. Eastern Time.